Oh, my mic was turned off. I'm silly, ain't I? There we go. Okay, that's a lot better. But yeah, this camera, I don't know what's happened with it. Because it's been a while since I've done this, okay? It's taking a bit of time to sort out. But how are we all doing in the chat? Who's still playing FIFA here? Because it's the first time I've hopped on in a long time to Ultimate Team. Been playing a bit of career mode. Career mode, been enjoying quite a bit. But, you know, it's just not the same, is it? It's just not the same. Alright, we'll leave it like that. I think that works okay. So, I think we'll have a little look at what's out. Just try and get as many packs as we can. And then we'll kind of just go from there. So, well, we've obviously got story cards out at the moment. I did manage to at least have a look at that. No, I didn't die, Jesus. It's just, I had no reason to play FIFA whatsoever. It's basically the thing. But I've been working on a lot of other content. I'll tell you about it when I get a few more people in here. But I've been working on some other stuff. That you might get to see soon. Why would you want that card? Why would you ever want that Zimmerman card? We've seen him. He's dropped disaster class after disaster class at the World Cup. But there we go. We've got a bit of Morientes. That's a cool little card there. It has been boring recently. It's been bland, hasn't it? There's been literally nothing to do. I'm more on because I want to talk to you guys rather than anything else. But yeah, the FIFA itself ain't in the best shape at the moment, is it? So we've got some marquee matchup stuff like that to do. But yeah, there's definitely content on the way. It's just I've got 5 days to do the Temi SBC. Yeah, it might just not always be FIFA stuff. A lot of it is still football related. Okay, so don't worry about that. But there's going to be some other stuff coming. Agile Mario still expiring in a long, long time. We haven't actually got that much out at the moment. I thought there'd be a few more packs and maybe stuff like that. A few more like upgrade packs. Mike's a little quiet. Yeah, no problem with that. That's easy enough to turn up. And if by magic I'm louder, hopefully that's better. It's just outside of like the bit where it says it's going to hurt people's ears, so that should be alright. But yeah, I've done a lot of recording recently. Just not been as hot on the other stuff. So there should be a video out either tomorrow or the day after with Matt. You'll see that when it comes out. I've recorded another one as well. But yeah, we're just mucking about doing other just silly stuff that's fun. A few like tier list video stuff like that. Just more like relaxed kind of vibe. It's more of a second channel kind of vibe. But I'll chuck it on the main because why not? It's my channel. We'll do whatever we want. So I think we'll wait until 6. There's no point in playing any games at the moment. If anyone wants a reminder of the team's actually pretty solid. Crouch ain't the best. I'm not going to lie. But he's not absolutely rubbish either. He's just okay. Brolin is really good. Park Ji-sung. Not the best player in the world, but he's not rubbish. I might actually stick Richarlison in now because he's got a much better card. Might try him out now that he's an 86. I mean, we're looking at he's got that 5-star week for the 4-star skills. I think he's a really solid card now. Obviously, he got a win at the World Cup. If we look at the other ones to watch, I do think Toliso's got an upgrade as well. I have to have a look who I've got in my club. Obviously, even America did get a win at some point, so they'll be up there too. But yeah, Tolisso looking a lot more solid now. He could still get his Leon upgrade as well when they return. So if that happens, yeah, I know he's still not the best cards in the game, but it'll be looking a lot better. But just in the club, we've got Ollie chilling there. Matt told me I needed to buy Ollie, and he wasn't actually that great. And then just a load of World Cup cards. It's really deceptive, isn't it? It makes it look like you've got a lot more good players in your club than you actually do. Also makes it look like you've got a lot more fodder than you actually do. So thanks for misleading us, EA, but we move. So, we've only got like 2 minutes until we get content. No idea what it's going to be. It'll just be nice for a little surprise. If I get a few more of the regulars in here alongside you, Jesus, we might go for a little bit of career mode. Something like that as well. We've got lots of games we can play if you have a look. First time I loaded up FIFA in a while, but I've been playing mainly a bit of Modern Warfare 2K, stuff like that recently, as well as if I've been on FIFA, it's been career mode. Career mode I quite like this year. Like the crowd and stuff, it's a lot more realistic, so big fan of that. But you can see, yeah, we're still in Div 6 because there hasn't really been too much going on. If we have a look at the objectives, have we got any nice objectives out at the moment? We've got a Timothy White. You've done Sunderland career mode. He's bringing it back. He's gone back to the classic It's Cabo series, and much loved. That might even be before you started watching, Jesus, around the time that you did. The much loved saving Sunderland. You brought it back. I'll show you what I'm doing quickly. We've got to go in and out of Ultimate Team to get that refresh anyway. Doing a bit of West Ham. We haven't done too well this season, actually. I put it on like the hardest difficulty, so we're only like 12, but we've got a lot of players that are kind of like it says it's weak. I've got Mark Noble taking over West Ham because that's fun. But yeah, we're 11th. We're completely safe, so I'm just kind of playing out the season. I'm getting quite a lot of the youth involved. Just signed a lot of players that have got like high potential for the future, stuff like that. I like doing that actually a lot. It makes career modes, it keeps you invested a lot longer rather than just going straight up and just signing like insane players every season. I don't know how it is for you guys, but that's just how I feel about it. Got to get the trim sorted, by the way. My barber did me dirty, by the way. He cut it way too short at the top last time, so we've got a few times to rectify that now. Might have to go somewhere else. I'm not going to lie, but it is 6 o'clock, so let's see what we've got coming out. Carlos Puyol, is he new? Homegrown talent went from 65 to 89 in 2 seasons. That's an Mbappe. To be fair, that's not even like unrealistic. Mbappe's done that, and he, Haaland as well. They just became insane so quickly. We've got Carlos Puyol here. I don't know why they can't fit the hero and icon cards in their thing properly, but he's not amazing. I'm not expecting him to be too expensive. 86 rated team, yeah, that's fair. That's fair in my opinion. Like, if you really want Carlos Puyol, if you're a Barcelona fan or whatever, he's quite easy to get, so I wouldn't complain about that. And then we've got Schweining as well, who I guess looks solid. Not really the quickest. Obviously, lengthy players I've heard have been they've been kind of nerfed a bit as well. Jake Sheridan, good to see you, my man. How are you doing? Good to have you back. Van Persie looks pretty solid, though. And then, obviously, Hugo Sanchez, who's not even a special... He's not even a World Cup card. He's just chilling, though. But, yeah, the icons are quite easy to get this year, so we might have to have a look. But apart from that, has anything else come out? If we go to the live, what is chilling here? Obviously, Hakim Ziyech and Ferran Torres, I don't know if they're new. I don't think they are, because, obviously, that's got finished before the game comes out. We've got these challenges here. We've got a Spain one and a Brazil one. Guys, PlayStation at the Dad, you've got my controller. Oh, okay. So you're going to be back on as soon as you get there then. Mate, that's the pain. Leaving your controllers in place. Yo, we've got a new icon pack. That's something that we can maybe do. I'll see if we've got enough fodder for it. These dynamic duos, obviously, they're just chilling there. I might do Vlasic just for the West Ham career mode, guys. I need to get a few tokens as well, just so I can do... yeah, just so I can do the Enna Valencia. If I show you the swaps quickly, I do want to do just all the West Ham stuff I can, and that isn't really the hardest thing to do, is it? Get like 4 tokens and get Enna Valencia. I'm surprised he hasn't got more special cards during the World Cup, actually. But yeah, if you have a look, Enna Valencia, I don't think he's worth 2. But yeah, he's here somewhere. He's here somewhere for not worth much. Where is he? I must have gone past him. But yeah, we go. Enna Valencia. Pretty solid card. He's only got 3-star weak for, but he's a nice little card. But yeah, it's just a shame that he maybe didn't get more specials, because obviously he started the World Cup insane. He did get a little bit injured, but obviously Ecuador didn't end up making it out of the group, which is a bit of a shame. If we have a look at Enna Valencia here and just go to his specials, look, see, we've got him in form, but I think he maybe could have got a World Cup card as well. So it's a bit of a shame that he didn't, but we love him anyway. It was alright at West Ham, and then he turned into the Ecuadorian donkey, as oh, what is his name? As Dom famously called him in the West Ham Fan TV video. But there we go. We've got some 50k packs and some 25s here, so we could still get something good. Obviously, there's some really nice cards out at the moment. That would be quite good. Maybe the game will detect so I ain't played in a while, and it'll be generous. I think that is going to be Romero, though. Didn't have the best game last night. Who watched the game yesterday, by the way? I know most of you are going to be obviously supporting England here, but not everyone. But what do we think of the game last night? It was a bit more comfortable than I actually expected it to be. I'm quite happy with how it ended up. We've already got Chilwell, so we'll just take this guy instead, because there's literally no point in World Cup duplicates. You can't do anything with them. But yeah, I was happy enough with the result. I mean, we could have played a lot worse. First, like, 20 minutes, I was thinking it was going to be more like the Colombia game last time and be an absolute struggle. But, you know, Foden turned up. Kane finally did something. It wasn't bad, was it? Supporting Korea to the end, mate. I want to support Korea as well. I wanted Japan to go through. But Korea as well. I wanted oh, is that Bruno? Oh, it's Bernardo Silva. There we go. Good fodder there if you want to do the icon pack. But, yeah, I didn't think that was going to be a walkout. That took me by surprise a little bit there. He's the only rare in the entire pack, and it's Bernardo Silva. The teams that I've really wanted to do well were South Korea, Japan, and Australia. 2 of them have obviously gone, so just putting all that support into Korea, though. The thing is, I want Lucas Paqueta to do well as a West Ham player, but especially like with Son being the main man of South Korea and that, but I like seeing nations that maybe aren't expected to do well, obviously, unless they're playing against England. And normally they do well against England, so bit counterproductive there, you know. Oh, we're going to get something good here. The lights have gone up, but I don't think that was a walkout. The way it was zoomed in normally tells you a bit about it. We've got Kerbal. Not the worst. He'll go into an SBC. I don't think this SBC is going to be too expensive. I probably should check the prices before we started it. But Premium Gold Players Pack, we'll do a spin the chair pack because it's been a while. What are we going to get? We've actually got literally nothing. Like, who is that? Is that Gunter? No, that's not what you want, really, is it? It's not what you want. Like, all of the rares were duplicates. Come on. Enna Valencia! Way! There we go. There's something that we wanted. And a bit of Nikola Vlasic as well. Get the West Ham players in there. And we're going to have to discard the rest, unfortunately. But, oh well. Oh well. 4 World Cup... Oh, no. 4 player picks between 2 FIFA World Cup players. And an 83. This could be nice. We want to see one of those nice orange cards. We're not going to. Got a feeling this could be decent. No, it is going to be... Oh, it's Carlos. I was going to say Carlos Alberto. That would have been solid. It's going to be Luis Alberto. Let's hope the player picks maybe redeemers here. Like Messi, Ronaldo, that kind of thing. That's what we want here. Reece, unfortunately, we can't really do anything with. Like, I don't know the point of them doing these cards. But yeah, this guy's a bit... I haven't even seen that guy over card before. He's quick, isn't he? Good lad. All right. What can we do in these last two? Produce something special. We can go with Foyth there, who I forgot existed. And then, oh, do we go to LeBron James of soccer? Or do we go with Kerber? We're going to take the LeBron James of soccer because I could actually probably use him for something. And the other ones, not so much. But there we go. That's done. There's some stuff in the store at the moment as well. We've only got 50k at the moment. World Cup icon post. World Cup stories playing 9.2%. That's actually not bad odds, to be fair. We're obviously going to do our preview pack as well. You've always got to do the preview pack, guys. Can't wait to watch that Haaland guy play at the World Cup. Well, you might be waiting a while, Jesus. Maybe in 2026. He could have just chose to play for England, and then we actually would have a chance of winning the World Cup. We'd have Haaland against Mbappe coming up. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? There's so much stuff in the store, and yet none of it is actually that helpful. Like, there's so much stuff there. Let's go. Is that Tominator in the chat? Good to see you, mate. I'm going to see how much his icon pack is. I don't know if you can get World Cup ones out of it. I'm presuming because it's base and mid, you can't. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I think you can get literally every icon for it. It's only an 87 rate squad, an 85, and then... Is it just an inform? An inform in an 83? Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. I'll see if there's any way else we can. I don't really need Salah. I don't use him. And we've got Bernardo Silva. But apart from that... We're looking at, like, Frankie and then nothing else. I will be able to do that team, but the 86 team, I've just got nothing for it. Or was it an 85? Was it an 87 and 85? We might be able to get away with this if we put in Mo. I don't know what you guys would say about that. Let me know. You've got mocks for the next 2 weeks. Well, best of luck, mate. Just remember, there's no pressure at the end of the day. They are mocks. I hope that goes well. Got biology and haven't revised. Mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell, man. That's all you need to know. Okay, that's all you need to know. And then you'll pass. How much is Salah worth? Because nothing's worth anything anymore, is it? Worth 70k maximum. There we go. Look, that's what I'm saying. They're not really worth very much at all. We put in Bernardo as well. It's an 87 rate squad. We've got an 88 and a 90. But the thing is, I think we need a few more like 85s. Or even like... Well, yeah, we could put in Frankie as well. Because he's worth nothing. But we need a few more players that... I know they're going to be below the rating. But they're like 85s, 86s rather than all being 84s. Don't know if we'll be able to get away with that, but I don't mind putting Salah in. Obviously, I want to know what you guys think. If any of you have done these kind of SBCs, how you kind of got on with them. Barella can go as well, but I might just hold on to him for now. We're going to keep Valverde. He's a very useful player to have. Skriniar is still playing at the moment, but I don't expect him to be much longer. Pacey Mitch, good to see you, man. Good to see you in the chat. I might get rid of a Kone. I like bringing him on, but he's not brilliant. I'm happy for him to go, actually. I'll tell you what I'll do with Akone. I'll try and save him and put him in the 85 rated squad. He'll be one of the kind of like higher rated players in that one. So let's go down to 84s. I know it's not going to be enough, but we're just going to put in as many 84s as we can here. We don't need both sort-offs. Like, 84 sort-off I will save for the other one. I'll put him in the other SBC. Have I got a special Leal? Because we need to have Temi on the bench. We need to... Yeah, we'll keep because we need Temi on the bench. Then we've got all of these 84s we can't lose, which is... We can't use, which is just really, really misleading, isn't it? And then we've got all this stuff down here in 83s. I'm not even going to bother going with the 83s, so I just know that it's not going to work. I'll save him for a later SBC. But Willie Orban can go. Corentin Tolisso, yes, I know he can upgrade, but are we going to use him? Probably not. Same with Ocean Man. He's worth like 10, 20. He's worth 20k at the end of the day. So we can maybe let him go as well. And then maybe just populate the rest of 83s. We're probably going to be slightly off here, but maybe we'll be all right. Just maybe we'll get away with it, but we'll see. We'll see. Are you being using SPCs to help with the SPCs? It's December and it's cheaper now, see? Patience does work. Patience does work. I don't blame you lot that weren't willing to wait, though. We did another 83, yeah. We're not going to be able to do this, are we? It's going to be an ace. Oh, we're 2 ratings off. We are 2 ratings off. That's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh, if you ask me, to be 2 ratings down. Is there any quick ways for us to get players at the moment, guys? Any very, very quick SBCs we could do? How long is that? That's only got 5 days on it as well, and I don't want to put stuff into it and then not finish it. You know, especially when I've got other SBCs that I want to do. So, guys, maybe we should just get quick pack players. But can we just, for like 1 token, just get something? Because I know I've got a few tokens. Can I just get like an 85 plus pack or something? Can I just get like a... There we go. 82 plus times 20. I might have done enough ones to get that, actually. 82 plus times 20. I know it'll just give me 82s. I am aware of that. But hopefully I've got enough World Cup tokens. Let's have a look. I honestly don't know. I might not. We've got 2. Oh, no. You're joking. Not another one. Can we do one for 2? No, we can't. Okay, yeah, that's really annoying. I would have given that a go. But we'll just have to find a different way to kind of get stuff. Anything that doesn't involve buying stuff is kind of what we're going for here. But we've got Vieira chilling. We can't do any of that. We need to go to the live SBCs, really. Just see if there's any nice little upgrades we can use. But obviously, 80 plus double upgrades, depending on what you need for this could be useful. It's just random gold players. If I got 3 rares, okay, it's wrong rare. I'm glad that I read that wrong, but still 9 players going into this is still quite a bit. Like, I'm trying to think of players that I'll never need to use. If I turn it off there and just put it on gold, we've got stuff to get rid of, so we can maybe do a few of these. I'm not sure what the weight is, because obviously on these in the past, the weight's been insane sometimes, but you never know at the end of the day, do you? You never know what the weight's going to be like, so we'll just wait a second, because in 3 years, I haven't fixed the SBC thing. Claim my foot items. Okay. I guess I will then. We'll do that. I don't know where that's come from, but I guess we'll do that. It's just 3 World Cup players. This isn't going to be great, is it? Look, the lights haven't even gone up. Who is that? Memphis? Why have the lights not gone up for Memphis then? He's an 85 at the end of the day. I think I've already got him. Yeah, we do. We've got 2 players we've already got and can't do anything with, so that's great. Thank you, EA. But we're going to open this now to see what the weight's kind of like, and then maybe we'll do a few more if we need to. The lights are going up. The angle's interesting. That's going to be, it's an 83. And bam, it's an 83. Lights don't go, which is sus. Lamperty's on fire. Hello. Oh, the defence is terrified, though. That's the real question. Good to have you here, mate. I haven't signed Lamperty in this year's career mode, actually, because I feel like they've been really harsh on him for potential and stuff. I feel like he should be a bit better. We have got something to redeem from the objectives there. I'll just leave that for a minute. I'm going to put this 80 plus one in the favourites because I feel like the weight on it is decent. So we'll give it a few, guys. But yeah, everyone that's just joining, what are our predictions for tonight? I think South Korea, I've liked their defensiveness, and obviously Brazil have got a few injuries here and there, but I think they're still having enough. I reckon it's going to be a tough fought game, but I'm going to say 1-0 to Brazil. They're going to squeeze through. Who's going to get the goal, though? That's the question. Who's going to get the goal? I reckon Rodrigo's going to score. I think that's a decent prediction. I don't know what you guys think. I'm going to go 1-0 with Rodrigo getting the goal. Be nice to see what the odds on that are, wouldn't it? So, here we go. We're going to go... Help a lot through the SBC solutions. Yeah, no worries, man. They'll be back... I'll definitely be doing... Every year I'll be doing the advanced SBCs. The thing is, I normally did do the marquee matchups, as I'm sure a lot of you know, but they haven't really been that useful this year. Haven't really needed much help with them. They've been, 1, pretty simple, and 2, haven't given you great packs. So that's kind of why I haven't been doing that as much, for anyone that is wondering. But I'll keep on with the videos, you know. Not going anywhere. So, send concepts off. Let's go high to low. Jacob Ramsey can go in. I think that was Jacob Ramsey anyway. And then, yeah, we'll put in Frey. None of these guys are worth anything. If you see anyone that is worth anything, make sure you let me know, chat. After Croatia going went to penalties, you're in doubt. You're in Switzerland? Switzerland playing today? So where's Switzerland playing tomorrow? I could be completely wrong. World Cup winner. Things I was saying Argentina before, but they're not looking amazing. I know it means that they will beat us, but I think I'll say France. I'll do a Sol Campbell and go, I think France. So that's what we're going to go with right now. But should we have a look at the teams, because they are out for this World Cup game. Let me know what you think, because obviously Brazil have had to rotate a little bit. I am aware that Paqueta's playing, but apart from that, I'm not actually too sure, because... well, I haven't had a look. So let's have a look on the old BBC Sport app. See who's playing for each team today. When's Netherlands playing? They're playing quarter-final. Yeah, Switzerland tomorrow. No worries. We'll have a little bit of a prediction for the rest of them as well, guys, just while we open these packs here. So we've got Brazil, South Korea, which is obviously today's game. We'll have a look through. Wouldn't doubt South Korea. Yeah, I mean, they have been really impressive so far, haven't they? So I'm not going to doubt them either, mate. So we have got, for Brazil, we're going with Alisson. Militao is playing right back. Danilo left back. Yo, is that a walkout? Let's see. Who's this? Is that Modric? We'll take a little bit of Modric. That's really helpful for fodder. We'll definitely take that. It's going there as well. Yeah, back four, we've got Militao at right back. Then we've got Marquinhos, Thiago Silva and Danilo at left back. Paquetá is in kind of like the 8 role next to Casemiro. He's obviously going to be the 6. And we've got Rafinha right wing, Vinny left wing, Neymar central cam, and Richarlison up front. I support West Ham, for anyone that needs to know. So that's why there's a bit of an interest in Paquetá for this game, because he's playing in a slightly different position. He's playing a bit deeper. I'd like to see him playing next to Rice instead of Souček. I think they just work really well. We've seen how well, obviously maybe not if you don't support West Ham, you wouldn't have seen as much, but when we play against lesser opposition, especially in the Conference League, Rice will often play next to Lanzini. And they'll knock the ball about really, really nicely together. You don't really, is that Dzeko 2 packs in a row, really? You don't really lose any of the defensiveness because Souček doesn't really offer that much at the moment. You got both Navas is in the pack. You got 88 and Jesus Navas. You got Navasception right there. Navas squared, whatever you want to call it. We're not even going to get the lights to go up there. But I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. We've got Bern Leno. Obviously, that's literally the worst you could get. He is an 80 rated player. Alongside Coquelin. But out of 5, we did get a walkout and a few other decent ones, so not going to complain. They've got a strong bench as well, guys. Like the likes of Fred on the bench. I know a lot of people aren't fans of him, but he's solid. We've got Fabinho, Bruno Guimaraes, Rodrigo and Anthony are both on the bench too. As well as Everton. Ederson being your bench goalie is insane. Obviously, he's probably not going to be used at any point. And then a bit of Martinelli as well. But South Korea, have we got the 5 Kim? Yes, we got the 5 Kims in the back line again. Get in. They're matching them, actually. Playing a little 4-2-3-1. Hwang Hee-chan is back as well. He hasn't played every game. Good to see him, actually. Obviously, he's not been the best for Wolves, but I've been impressed enough with him, personally. We've got the 5 Kims at the back. The most known for you guys will obviously be Kim Min-jae, who plays for Napoli. I believe it's Napoli. But yeah, we've got the 5 Kims at the back, the goalie and the 4 centre-backs, as always. We've got Hwang In-beom and Jung Woo-young playing CDM. I can't say I'm familiar with all these players, but I know they're pretty solid. And then we've got Lee Jae-sung, Son Heung-min, and Hwang Hee-chan in behind the striker. So France-England predictions. I don't know if we're going to turn up, to be honest. I'd hope so. I'm going to say 2-1 France after extra time. I know it's not what we want. England 2-1. Thing is, it's not like massive shock if we beat France. I don't think like other people would see it as a shock, but it would be for me. I'd be surprised if we beat France. But if I could sign one player for West Ham, I don't know if it has to be realistic. Probably a really good right back at the moment, because we've got Kehrer playing there, but he's more of a centre back. Ben Johnson is solid, but he's more of a utility player. And Kufau is probably going. So probably a right back. I don't know what you guys would say would be like in our price range and stuff, because there's not really many available. We kind of had that this summer with the left backs. We were looking at why now, but obviously if you are Dutch, Ajax is a priority for you normally. But yeah, that's the thing. There's a lack of really like solid fullbacks that are kind of up for sale. Have I ever watched Bake Off? Yes, not like avidly, but I've been in the room when it's on and paid attention to it. Yeah, I remember watching the one where someone like Jesus. I remember the one where someone put stuff in the bin, or I can't remember. Someone like presented them with a wheelie bin or something. I vaguely remember watching that one. Like someone took their like cake out the freezer and they put it in the bin or something. You did shot last year winning Germany. Yeah, that's the thing though. I was surprised we beat Germany. I'd be more surprised if we beat France this time. But I mean, the thing is, I think we could. I know they've got a solid midfield, but I think maybe not Henderson as much. Henderson did surprise me in the Senegal game, surprisingly solid actually. So I'm not gonna maybe go against him too much, but I think we could beat them in the midfield. I think that would be key. Rice and Bellingham against Tchouameni and Camavinga. That's going to be a brilliant battle, but I think we could easily come out on top of that. Rice is really solid, and Bellingham is just insane, isn't he? Like Bellingham's just something else. We all knew he'd have a good World Cup, but he's just shown he's amazing, isn't he? Really, Jude Bellingham. He's so good. He's so good. Why haven't I been streaming? Have I been on holiday? No, I haven't actually been on holiday, Keach. I've just not really been playing FIFA too much, which I know is a really boring way. I know it's a really boring way to say it, but yeah, I haven't really just been doing too much. That's it. I haven't really been doing too much FIFA stuff. I've been working on stuff otherwise related to the channel, so make sure you're staying kind of tuned for that. Yo, you want to offer promotion to my channel? I don't need chatbots. I don't want a chatbot. Okay, so yeah, Keach, you want to watch Chumeli's 86 rate, not a bad card. Yeah, he looks really solid. I kind of forgot that he'd go up so much. I forgot about the I did forget about that. Who's this? Is that Leno again? I did forget that they went up with a World Cup win. I was a bit surprised when I came on and went to Lisa. I was 84. I've been going to pub for World Cup games. I've been going different places for a lot of them. I haven't been to Qatar. First game. Where did I watch the first game? I can't remember. I can't remember where I watched the first. Is that Firmino? Get in. Who was that even against? It feels so long ago. I watched the Iran game with Maxim. That was during a day where I was at uni, but I just got around his and watched it quickly. I watched the US one at a bar in London. That game was dreadful. I watched the Welsh one at with quite a lot of friends actually, and then I watched the last one at the pub. I watched the game yesterday at the pub. Good atmosphere there actually. It was pretty solid. Maxim barely got in. My guy turned up 40 minutes before kickoff and thought he was going to get in. He somehow did, so fair play to him. But yeah, it was good. It's not the most expensive one either. Some good little pints on draft as well. That's a clue for tomorrow's video or the day after. I know that's a really random clue to give you, but that is going to be related to my next video. Oh, we have fallen off massively, haven't we? How many people are there inside? It had a capacity of 600, mate. It's not the biggest pub, but they've got like pool table stuff at the back that take up quite a lot of room. But yeah, atmosphere in there is always known to be pretty good, and it was pretty good to be fair. So can't fault it. But yeah, it's capacity of 600, and it was at capacity. So I hope that answers your question. Favourites, let's do more of these. Yeah, but yeah, where's everyone else been watching? I take it most people have been watching it at home. Has anyone been to any of the fan parks or anything? I was invited to Box Park, but it's a bit weird. It seems like the people that go there have never watched football before. No disrespect to you if you've been, but it just seems... It seems for people that pretend they're football fans and aren't. Like, at the same time, there is a sides there, and I do want to try at some point. I'm not trying to walk around the pub when it's full. Mate, it is. When you've actually got drink... Like, when I haven't got drinks on me, it's okay. But when you do, it's a very, very big issue, actually. I missed the first goal, actually. I wasn't at the bar or anything. I've been holding going to the toilet for about 20 minutes. And went out for a goal kick. I was like, the ball's far away. Pick for a second, a goal kick. There's no way we're going to score from this. And then we scored from it. And it was Jordan Henderson of all people. That's the thing. We didn't just score. Jordan Henderson scored. Your Japanese cousin was crying over the penalties. It's pain, man. It's pain. I wanted Japan to do well. It didn't look like they'd practice penalties, I'll be honest. But fair play to them. I said earlier, Japan won the sides. Don't support them, but them, South Korea and Australia, it was really good seeing them do pretty well. Yeah, it is a shame, but I think Croatia's experience just shone through, but I still think Croatia will go out in the next round. I'll be honest with you. So first game, you had to rush home from college and watch the rest at home. Haven't had time going to pub. Yeah, fair enough, man. I know a lot of people just do watch it at home when they can. Has anyone watched it in school? Was anyone allowed to watch it in school? Because I know some schools were like letting everyone watch it sitting up in a hall, and some of the other extreme didn't let you watch it at all. I saw some solid limbs though on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, so I'm actually active on there, guys. You can see that I'm still alive every now and again. 11 wins gameplay was awful. You went on package in 84, mate. You play. I haven't played Weekend League after the first two because the Reds are pretty terrible. I will be honest. Do you remember when EA released the 99 rated Aguero card, like FIFA 16? Didn't they release it by accident? Am I remember that? Like, Rotoshaw did a video on it, didn't he? They released it by accident, and there was only like 2 of them on the market. Am I thinking about the right thing there? I can't remember if that was real or him being fake or not. Who can tell at this point? But yeah, I don't think I'm going for the youngsters do need more time. If we get past France, I don't see there's any reason that we can't win the whole thing. But it's getting past France is the massive question mark there. Harry Maguire against Mbappe is going to be a battle for the ages, okay? Hopefully Walker actually turns up. He hasn't been amazing yet. He got put in isolation, fortunately, versus Wales during 2016. Oh, mate, that's so annoying. It was probably fake, yeah. But, mate, I was watching it on the bus home. I watched the first half in lesson. Most of the second half, they made us do it. They didn't just make us do a lesson. They made us do a test from, like, the 40th minute onwards. We got out just before the game finished. We watched about the last 10 minutes. And there was absolute limbs. There was proper limbs on the bus. There was like who were all on there. There was people from the golf school nearby. They were absolutely confused. They had no clue why everyone was jumping on each other. But it was a great day. It was a great day. No one's phone would work apart from one of my mates, so we all sat around him, and then everyone jumped on him. Yeah, it was brilliant. And he almost died, but it was worth it because England beat Wales. So England haven't been amazing either. That's true. I mean, Iran were dreadful against us, weren't they? We were alright, but Iran were absolutely tragic. But yeah, I think France not playing great are better than England not playing great. Like, England not playing great really is bad. And our defence hasn't really been tested enough. I know I don't really count the goals against Iran that much. Like, Tremi scored a good goal for the first one, but the second one wasn't a penalty. And I think the fact that we were so far ahead meant the referee didn't really care that much. The game against Wales was smart. We didn't... Yeah, we conserved a lot of it. We did it against Senegal as well, actually. I think we were clever about conserving our energy. We've done that in a lot of games, actually. We've been clever about that, realising the tournament so long. When you start playing... When you get into the later stages, some of the teams have been to extra time, as well as that, not playing extra time. I know France haven't either, but it counts for quite a lot. Obviously, they rested even more than we did for the third group game, so they should be just as fresh, but you've got to see. But our defence didn't really have too much to do in the second half either, so they kind of had a free ride there. I was surprised Rice stayed on the whole time. He did do quite a bit of running. So I'm surprised that he stayed on. Kane as well. I was surprised, especially after he's been injured, that he did keep Kane on for as long as he did, but... I mean, a lot of players got to come on. I'm a big fan of Rashford at this World Cup. It's good to see Rashford coming back. Where have I been? I haven't actually been anywhere, Cameron. I've just been pretty busy. So I scored that chance with 5 yards. It would have been a struggle. Yeah, I'm saying, until we scored, Keach, I was saying earlier, it just felt like the Senegal, not the Senegal game, it felt like the Colombia game from a few years ago. It looked like we weren't going to turn up. But if we come out the traps decently against France, we will have a chance. But if we don't, they will punish us early. So if we get through the first half hour, manage to find our footing, I think we'll be okay. And I think it'll be a really tight game if we start the right way. But starting the right way, especially recently, has been pretty slow. Maguire hasn't been bad. Yeah, he has. He hasn't been bad at all. That's the thing, though. It's not Maguire's ability for playing against Mbappe. It's the pace aspect of it. Because I know we all play a faster centre-back and a slightly slower centre-back. I think it'd be useful, even if he wasn't playing, just have Tomori in the squad for that thing. Neymar starts. I did see that. We have gone through the teams. Brazil looking pretty strong, even though they have got Jesus injured. And, obviously... I think Tellers as well. What's happened to Alexandro, by the way? Where is he? Pretty mad. Just judo throw Mbappe back to PSG. He knows. He knows. This is a man that knows. But yeah, Mbappe's a winger. It'll be Walker against him. But yeah, I'm talking about the cutting inside. Walker, again, hasn't been amazing. It's been known about Walker for a while that he does have the ability. He does have brilliant technical ability, but... he doesn't hone it or practice it that much because he knows he can rely on his pace. But I know his pace is there now. But when his pace starts fading, he's going to be in trouble. Cody! What a player he's been at the World Cup, by the way. Man United are going to pay so much more for him than they needed to. Rashford on the left, break France's defence, yeah. France's defenders aren't great. I know Varane's solid, but I'm not a massive fan of him. I don't think he's as good as people make out he is. He's okay, but nothing that special. Kunda, he really impressed me when we played against him last year. Playing for Sevilla, he really impressed me in the Europa League against West Ham. But apart from that, I think he's not been that solid. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's been great at Barcelona. Saliba, yeah, is Saliba even playing though? Because Saliba's solid. Camo the type of guy to complain. Camo's the type of guy to complain about everything, man. We all know that. Yeah, Cameron, I take it you're going to be supporting France at the weekend. One, you're French and it's against England, so massive for you. But yeah, I don't know. Is anyone neutral here? I'm guessing quite a few of us are, but if I'd be neutral, I would be leaning towards France for maybe not for supporting, but for winning anyway. Netherlands versus Argentina. I actually reckon Netherlands might do it. Before the World Cup, I expected Argentina to win it, but they've been nowhere near as good as I thought they would be. I thought they'd just be steamrolling people until we got quite far into the competition. It hasn't happened like that at all, has it? So really could be going wrong for them. Are we going to get no Footmas this year, by the way, guys? It doesn't seem like we are, which is pain. It's utter pain. We've got loads of swaps and stuff. What have I actually done? Am I going to do all of this scrolling to get Tifo? I think Roussillon needs a chance left back. I like Teo Hernandez, actually. I haven't seen him play massively, but I don't think he's a bad player. Plays too much FIFA. But yeah, Sleep I've really liked for Arsenal. I've seen quite a bit for Arsenal. Championship game started again 2 days ago. Again, nah. Surely a lot of the Championship sides have still got players at the World Cup. I'm guessing because a lot of the small nations around, that's why maybe they're resuming games. But I'm surprised the Championship's resuming already. But yeah, who's gone to the World Cup for Reading? Is it I can't think right now. If you got about Teo, yeah, it's going to be tough. So I think it will be him. Who else has France got who can play left back? I honestly can't remember. I don't know the French squad that well. There's Ferland Mendy. I don't really rate him that much in real life. He's great on FIFA, I know that, but I haven't seen that much of him. But when I have seen him, he's not been that solid. Ferland Mendy, but that was like a year or two ago. So that was about a year ago last time I properly watched him. I mean, I think you have to start Teo, Pavard, Varane and Kunda. I mean, Pavard hasn't been playing. I don't know, Cameron, you obviously know more about this. Has he just been not great or anything else? Baba Rahman, oh yeah. Junior Hoylett. I know the first two. Hoylett, obviously, long career in the Premier League playing for Canada, wasn't he? Baba Rahman as well. Yeah, I don't know the other two. I'll be honest with you. Teo, Varane, Kanate and Kunda. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Kanate's an interesting one. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever watched Kanate play. Apart from the few games that Liverpool played against us. I haven't seen that much of him. Considering he's a Liverpool player, I know he's okay, but I genuinely don't know too much about him. Which is, I know, quite bad. But someone for leaving for quickness instead of Varane. I mean, the thing is, there isn't... I know Konate's probably the closest you've got to that. But you haven't really got a proper, like, Harry Maguire-style enforcer in there. Which you do need sometimes. Kane isn't massive for... physicality and stuff, but the whole England team, I know they can knock themselves about a bit. I think set pieces could be a massive chance to score, especially with Maguire in there. Pavard, what has happened to Pavard? He's not dead, I know, but he's just disappeared. He's becoming the youth scout. Jesus, I really hope that's a bad joke, because if he is, then that's an issue for everyone. He's a beast for Liverpool. Wouldn't mind him getting injured. I mean, fair enough. I haven't really seen him that much for Liverpool, so I wouldn't know. They just change Van Dijk's partner every week. I'm a big fan of Joel Matip, though. Don't care if Pavard's watched. He scored a good goal once. Dead player, yeah, I mean, he's not bad. Pavard, but is he even starting at Brighton anymore? I want to say he is. Portugal, Switzerland. It'll be tighter than people expect it to be. I'm actually going to go Switzerland on penalties. Have to start Aouar. Aouar was solid when I saw him play in the Europa League. Second game he was pretty awful, but then the whole Lyon team were. But him and Paqueta were the two players that stood out as pretty decent. Again, I'm not sure like how it's going now for Aouar, and Cameron will know more about it. But he's a solid player, but I don't think there's really space for him. When you have £5 bet against your friends, oh, that's what we like. That's what we like. There's a lot of free bets that a lot of my friends have been doing in the World Cup. Can you play Among Us? I will play Among Us with you, but I don't know how to stop you lot from cheating. That's the only thing. I don't know if there's a way that I can stop you guys from cheating. Portugal should have drawn to Ghana. They got lucky. Yeah, they were pretty lucky. Inaki had a massive chance to score, didn't he? And he didn't manage to send it home. But have you seen the VR Among Us, by the way? It's so hilarious watching all the kids just screaming on it. Cheat equals ban. I mean, yeah, fair enough. But if people are watching my stream and I'm the imposter or whatever, some of you guys will just know. That's the thing. I'll give it a go though at some point, definitely. Have you still got to pay for Among Us at the moment? I don't know, but that's definitely something we could do, guys. Again, I played Rocket League with Jesus and a few weeks ago. That was pretty good. More stuff like that, I really don't mind doing. Musiala there, what a player, but you had a bet on Dia having a good World Cup. He did score a goal, though, didn't he? He did score a goal. I don't know if that counts for him. It was against Qatar, but he did still score a goal. It's about Rashford and Saka now proving themselves to the race after penalty misses. The thing is with the penalty misses, right? The racism is inexcusable. Whether we won the Euros, they missed the penalties, whoever missed the penalties, that is just ridiculous. On a footballing level, it's hard to come back from it however you are, but with that as well, it was just like it's got nothing to do with like if we won, no one would have been doing that. It's just so silly that they had to even talk about that in the first place. You get me, and it did show. Unfortunately, it's still a massive issue. So I do really rate them, but if the people are abusing, if you are the people abusing them, you shouldn't be celebrating them now. Like you don't deserve to join in with their success after treating them like that. If that makes sense, but Yeah, on a completely just footballing level with the penalties, I don't blame Saka at all. Rashford annoyed me a bit because he tried to be too clever and hit the post, but you can't. Sancho and Saka's penalties, nothing wrong with them. It's just, it was good goalkeeping. If that went in, people go, oh, what a penalty. It's just, Donnarumma did guess right. I know they went right in the corner, but I think Sancho especially was really unlucky with his. But yeah, it will be the same people that are now celebrating them, which is so ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you've got to be behind them always, haven't you? Felt, yeah, especially at his age, Saka, and all the stuff Rashford does. It really couldn't have happened to nicer players, could it? Saka, he's like, I think was he 19 then? Literally just coming in. He wasn't even expected to start the tournament. He dragged us through games at points. Actually, played so well, and yeah, he got to the point where Southgate trusted him with a penalty, which is massive in itself. But Rashford was feeding some of the children of the people that were abusing him, which is just mad, isn't it? They're so much better off because of Marcus Rashford, even outside of football, a lot of people, and then they're still abusing him. Whether it's football or otherwise, yeah, mate, if Callum Wilson comes on, Callum Wilson, I did say before the World Cup, that's helpful. He will pop up with a goal at some point, yeah. And Rashford has done so much, not just his donating with Rashford, but the time that goes into it as well. Because I know any footballer can donate money, and I know it's a lot of money, but obviously it's not as much to them. But it's, for me, what really impressed me is the time and how much he genuinely does care about it. I think it's massive to, like, he is a very, very good role model, definitely. Marcus Rashford, and even obviously when it's non-racist views, Man United fans I think were a bit too harsh on him. France do have the pressure on them. Yeah, I don't think there's much. The thing is, England always have just the pressure of being England on them from the nation, because I don't have too much pressure on them. I don't have too much expectation for them to win, but our media doesn't help us at all. At the World Cup, they just, like, if you're English, the media's just gonna jump on you. But yeah, that is a massive thing for France. They've already broken the winner's curse, Keach, so maybe they are something to worry about. Bernardo Silva should be in the squad. I don't know what he's doing there. And then we've got David De Gea as well. Slab is a different player for England, isn't he? He's completely different. He's so much better. We take another 83 out here. That's still an 86 rated squad. You're not gassing anyone up. Because whatever you say, mate, you've got to gas players up sometimes. Can't remember what the saying is. It's like the praise has got to be as loud as the criticism or something like that. That's not how you say it. Like like if you're loud disrespecting him, you've got to be just as loud praising him if it goes right. Right. Marega, has he changed clubs again? By the way, who's going to be using Al Nassr Ronaldo in their squad? I need to know. Only praise Al because he's better than Pele. The thing is, none of us really do know how good Pele was. Obviously, he was a very, very good footballer, but best of all time, debatable for me. But I can never prove. He may have been better than Messi or Ronaldo. He may have been about as good as Mason Mount, which obviously isn't disrespect, but Mason Mount's just pretty, like, solid Premier League football. You just don't know. He wasn't playing really against best opposition. If you stuck, I'm trying to think. Obviously, the Brazilian league was better then, but it was obviously still not as good as his league. Grant said he had the best touch. I do like watching players who can just bring a ball down. Messi's probably the best for it. It just sticks under their foot. But yeah, it's a real shame what's going on with Pele at the moment. I think it might give Brazil a little bit of extra impetus to try and win it. I know it's a strange thing, but maybe just, it'd be really nice for him, wouldn't it? There's so many storylines here, with being Messi's last chance, Ronaldo's last chance, the thing with Pele, obviously, it's redemption for everything like that. There's so much going on. England will bring it home for the Queen. I mean, yeah, she would have loved it. She would have loved seeing Harry Maguire do his thing. I mean, Prince William is the patron for the FA, so I think if we do get to the final, he might go. I'm not sure because of the Qatar political issues and that, but the royal family are not meant to say their political opinions anyway. So it's a bit all good. Yeah, Sterling had to go home. It is a shame. That's someone in this country as well. Someone just try. It's happening all the time. It happened with an Arsenal player. I think was it Pablo Mari? Got attacked, something like that. There's been loads of like breaking into football's homes recently. Attacking too many young players. Yeah, the thing is, I think we said it before with the Euros, but Euro 2024 and the 2026 World Cup, I think will be stronger for both of them. France didn't qualify for 1990 and 94, and then won 98 because they were the hosts. It is It's insane. I think nothing's going to beat Denmark, who weren't even at the tournament for, I think it was Euro 92. Then they got in because Yugoslavia couldn't join in because there was a civil war, and then they won, which I think is just mad. They won the Euros without qualifying. Tammy Abraham and Tamori seeking revenge. It genuinely could be. Tammy and especially Tamori, I think it's a shame for both of them, mate. Yeah, but the thing is with Pele, we don't know how bad it is. It could be really, really bad. I really hope it's not. Hopefully, at the very least, he's able to enjoy the rest of his life. You broke a cup after hearing no Tamori, mate. I was surprised at no Tamori, actually. I didn't expect him to play that much, because I know Southgate don't really fancy him, but I thought he'd be in the squads, because he'd been in a lot of squads for the friendlies and stuff, and he had one bad game against Chelsea, but we know with Tamori, he only ever plays badly against Chelsea. Alright, Cameron? He's invited me to a share play. Okay, let's have a look. Is this the icon? Yeah, okay. Seeing what yours gives you might do a lot of might maybe help me decide if I'm gonna do it or not. See who's going into this. Have you absolutely rinsed the club? Oh, okay, yeah, the 84 times 20. So that's solid fodder. Should give you enough for maybe 2 of the squads doing that, especially obviously the low ones. I haven't even got that many 83s in my squad to the last one. No, no cool. I've only got 50k, but I haven't really played to get any coins. Jesus says Kieran's the type of guy to drop a pin after saying so quiet you'd hear a pin drop. Jesus just sits there and thinks of someone, insert name, is the type of guy to do something weird. That's just genuinely what he does. You got an inform for this then, Cameron. It's like we do. Okay, we've got loads of them. Avia should be able to go in. Or Paul on Archer, yeah. Massive, massive man. There we go. What are we saying here? We want to do roulette? Do we want to do a normal one? Messiah V1. He's so obsessed with Alwar, he wants you to put Alwar in the SBC. Wouldn't that take the rating down? Yeah, I think it would. Has Alwar been linked to Arsenal net this season? That's a real question. Probably has. But we've got to open the 7.5 as well. Yeah. Bad packs first. You know how it is. Alright. So we've got 4 packs overall. So we've got 7.5. We've got obviously the icon pack. England can never do an upset, mate. We don't. We did. Germany, I don't know. Was that really an upset? What would you guys even say? Was beating Germany at the Euros an upset? I didn't fancy us that much, but we knew that they weren't amazing. Did you know that the Lego movie, they used Lego but animation, so it wasn't totally the Lego? Thanks, Jesus. It's basically all animations. That's a... Oh, there we go. We'll take... I mean, the thing is, there's no point in taking people for rating with those, just because you can't actually do anything with them, can you? Yeah, if you've done most of the tokens, mate. There we go. What's everyone done with their tokens, by the way? I've told you multiple occasions. I'm going to get into Valencia. We're going to get into Valencia and do some packs. Ooh, we're going to get out of this. Oh, Mainan's not bad, but obviously he literally can't do anything with him. Yeah, like even if they had their own special SBCs, Germany going through an England-esque banter. The England banter era lasted so long. Just look at our World Cup 2014 and Euro 2016 squads. That tells you enough about with it. Messiah V1 reckons you're going to get mid-poil because you didn't put in Almar. That's a bit harsh, I think. What we got here? It's up to you, mate. It's your pack. You do a new roulette if you want. Bernardo Silva, decent. Yeah. Club reveal. How does the club reveal work? Do you go to the page and then look at who they've played for or something? Yeah. Alright, you'll see if we get a good icon and you'll go to bed. But I'm going to try and do mine as well. Oh, so it's on the profile. It's got like their career and all. I should be able to do that. Mate. It will have to go from who they played for last and then like change. And then like go up. Yeah, you obviously can't show the player. I should be able to sort it out. Just leave that on screen for a minute so I can get like the proportions for whatever we put over it, right? And then we'll get started. So, we need a very nice picture to put over this. Alright, no worries. So, Cameron can't see it either. So, we are going to say, we'll just get the It's Cabo channel art up, I think. That's what we'll go with. We'll go with the classic It's Cabo channel art. That's a bit too big. So let's fit that to the screen, then we'll just move it if we have to, fit to screen. You guys can't see it at the moment, which is good. I'm really glad about that. That's one thing about the new software. You can still see me. But there we go. And then we'll just move that. So it's... Move it over a bit more. We'll put it there. And then we'll copy and put it on top as well. Pappy. Yeah, but this isn't the player we got now. Alright. Alright, I'm almost ready. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I'm ready. I've got to add one more image and then we'll be ready to go. So, it is a bit intense. It's a few seconds behind there. I'll let you know when it's being open, mate. I'm just getting the other picture up. We'll go with an even older It's Cabo channel art. We'll put that in as well. We'll have double It's Cabo channel arts for everyone to see. There we go. Let's just put that further back. Don't know why that's not working. There we go. Put that up there. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. So you can see me. That works perfectly. Alright, mate. I am ready when you are. Get your predictions in. Everyone's saying you're going to get Spanish, mate. You ready for me to open it? I haven't opened it. I can't control anything at the moment. It says you're doing something only the host can do. Alright. Alright. Alright, there we go. Let's get it open. Let's see what we are dealing with. So, to the store we go. I'm going to open it. Make sure it's opening, then turn off my TV. There we go. Okay, it's opening now, guys. Baby Casillas, Beckham, we've got a lot of things going in here. It's opening now, mate. It's opening now. We've got Xavi in the chat as well, not great. Is Beckham in packs? Yeah, Beckham's in packs. Let me just see if that is open. It is. Alright, there we go. Okay. Are you ready, mate? Are you ready to have a look for the clubs? Chris Smalling is an interesting one. See what our first club is going to be. You're going to have to put up with me doing the transition every time a new club comes up. But we've got a year at Chelsea. I don't know. Is that the last one? A year at Chelsea? I think, I don't know. Is that like... I don't know. Shevchenko's the first one that comes to mind for me for that one for some reason. England is an L. If they play for Chelsea for their last thing, it probably means they are English, which is not great at all, mate. Alright, what if we move up one? Anzi. Right, and I think I know who it is based on Anzi. I think I know who it is based on Anzi. If I've got this right, I think that should be Eto, shouldn't it? Should be... I think it's Samuel. Yes, sure, that's Samuel Eto'o, isn't it? Inter, Barcelona, yeah. Espanyol. There you go. If I put it up here, guys, we've got Anzi as the second one. Couldn't remember, you guys couldn't see it. Then we've got Inter Barcelona. Surely that's going to be Cameroon. Yes, there we go. I can see the Cameroon, mate. Wait, wait, have we got another Cameroonian icon then? Eto'o didn't play for Chelsea. Surely he did then. It's got to be him. Oh, look, he's got a scroll on the thing. He's got so many clubs, they don't fit. Where's Everton? Yeah, Everton's on there. Everton is on there. Mate. You thought it was Man United. But, mate, he's got so many clubs that didn't fit. So, the question is, though, is it baby Eto'o or is it mid Eto'o? Cameron, what are we saying for revealing this bit? Because it could be two of the Eto'os. Don't know. Should we just shall we just remove the things and see which one we've got? Let's see. What Eto'o have we got? There we go. Can anyone get it from this? It says this is his icon one. It was around January 2000 on loan from Real Madrid. Now, which Eto have we got? I will reveal it. I can't see either. Oh. 5, 4, 3. Here we go. It is the baby. It is baby Eto. Mate, that's solid. I don't know how you feel about that. I rate that.
Okay. I've only seen it there.
Just come up there. Just come up there. Moments Maradona. I think that's solid. I think that's solid. He's 4-4, isn't he? But really quick. Good finishing. L, hold that. This guy's really not happy. I don't know why, Cameron, but this random bloke in the chat is fuming. Whichever Eto's in the same pool. Peach said he's 600k. So I think that's a dub personally.
I swear you share played 2 of my player picks last year. Both of them had Eto and I never chose them.
They must. Oh mate, and people got annoyed about it, didn't they? People got annoyed about you not picking Esso. So there you go. I guess it's come full circle, mate. You've got him now. Solid stamina and all that. Not the most strength, but you gonna use him? I'll send him to the club for you, mate. Just show us your team. See what we're dealing with. See if he is going to be useful. What have we got? I mean, we've got Papa and Ronaldo already, to be fair.
Papa and tradable. I bought him just to use him and I packed Ronaldo the same day.
Okay. The game's rigged. Apparently you didn't deserve that. Why are you so... Besides everyone, why are you so annoyed? Why are you...
That's not fair. I do deserve that.
What is wrong? What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with Cameron packing good stuff? How could you just go, you don't deserve that? You don't even know him.
I deserve this. I got skulls my last one. I just scared him and didn't even recover.
He got Paul Scholes out the last one, lads. So I think this is deserved.
I put my other one into that, which was Varane.
And you put Varane into it as well. Camo didn't deserve good luck. Why did he not deserve good luck? I don't know. He's your Is he actually your cousin? Messiah V1. No idea. Cameron's never met you before, mate.
I've never seen him in this stream before.
What if he is your cousin? What if he's been your cousin all along? We'll have to see. You've got one more bench spot, mate, to do. I want to go and do my icon pick as well, though. So I'll leave you to this. But yeah, thanks for letting me share play, mate. Good to hear from you again. For anyone that's still here, I don't know about streaming on Friday yet. I'll have to let you know closer to the time, okay? But should be, but we'll see. How do I leave the party? I can't even remember. There we go. All right, I'll see you in a bit, Cameron. Thank you very much. You met him last week somewhere around the globe. That is really like nondescript. That Young Abs, thank you for subscribing, mate. Big appreciation there. Thank you very much. So, I'm going to try and do my icon pack now. I don't know why that is faded like that. There we go. Oh my... Wait, what? Why are we opening a pack? Do not play Foot Champs. The rewards are terrible. I have not been playing any FIFA, so I definitely haven't been playing Foot Champs. Hello, Sam Kerr. Alright, let's go back into it. I don't know why... Why do players just dash at you like that? The Trent run's really, really terrifying. It just dashes along the screen. You've been here for months and changed your name. Had a deep discussion about West Ham and the same team. Okay. I've played the campaign. I've just started it, Jesus, actually. Literally just started it. Like yesterday. So, yeah, I'm going to play through it. The first one for Modern Warfare I liked quite a lot. So, hopefully it's like that. Played a decent amount of multiplayer, though. Enjoying the multiplayer. I wasn't going to buy COD. I haven't bought it for the last few years. But I just really liked... what are we going to get there? Hernandez! I really liked the beta, so I was like, actually, you know what, I might get it. And yeah, it's pretty solid. The Freeze Correa, oh, I do remember Freeze Correa. I don't... What, me packing him all the time? I need to know what his name used to be then. I need to know what your name used to be. Inigo Martinez. There we go. We've got some random Iranian bloke in there as well. Alright, here we go. Is this one going to be big? It is. The lights are going to go. No, they're not. Okay. COD Battlefield. Which one? Hi, Mid-Dalglish or Baby Esso? Oh, that's a good question, that. My instinct is to say Mid-Dalglish, but I'll give you a little comparison anyway, so the people that maybe aren't completely familiar with both can have a look. So if we go to concepts here, I'd say Agent Red. Ah, yes, I remember that. I remember that. Yes, there we go. Dalglish. There we go. 90. So is that 90, Kenny? You've got, mate. Well, you're considering getting. So we've got 90 Dalglish, and we've got a player that we know very well after earlier. We've got Baby Samuel Eto'o. So yeah, I do remember Agent Red definitely. So we've got. Can we compare them here? So Eto's quite a bit faster, slightly better finishing on Kenny. Kenny's got better dreams, he's got faster weak foot. I always like using Dalglish. I'd go with mid Dalglish from my own personal experience. I don't have much experience with either, but I would go with Kenny. But it's up to you, mate. It's up to you. But I'd go with mid Dalglish. It's close. Don't get me wrong, but that is my opinion. So let's see if we can finally get this SBC done. No, we don't want to do that. See if we can finally get this done. But yeah, let me know if you agree, guys. It's just every time I've used him, the 5-star weak foot does come in pretty nice, actually. We've got Ikone if we need to use him. We've got Diego Jota though as well now. Shomadov I would like to keep. He's done a good service to the club, you know. Needs to be rewarding that. First you go with Eto. Class against Bristol Rovers. Like, was he? I didn't watch that game. Was he class against Bristol Rovers? We should have enough 84s here to get over the line. So, who can we put in? We'll start with the 84s. If we need to change to 85, we will. It should be surely quite close now. If we go again with Di Maria, it's still not high enough rated. This is a joke, lads. Alex the Lion's in the chat, of all people. That's an interesting one. It's just Jesus. Yo, Footjet, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here. I am trying to get this icon pack done, right? And I can't get enough fodder. Should we go for cheeky Keylor Navas like we literally always do when we need some fodder? Cheeky little Keylor Navas. I think we should. How much is he these days? Has he gone up in price? Do I like little kids? Not really, no. But yeah, you're not too bad. I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. I don't know why you've put that in the chat. No one else can see it. That's been auto. That's been auto put away for some reason. A cheeky icon pack. Yeah, we're trying to get it done, mate. It's just I haven't been on this game in a long time. Which means that basically can't afford it. Bunderlingers, okay, that's an interesting comment. Was you on the pack Baby Skulls? So that was Cameron. Why does it keep resetting it every time? That's really annoying. Navas, 30k, max price. Come on, that's not too hard. He prefers not to speak. 7 minutes on that. What is going on with... Why is it reset every time you come out? Why does it reset every time? He prefers not to speak. Okay, well, don't speak then. That's okay, Jose. Alright, 30k, there's quite a few up. If we go to 27, there won't be any, though. So you can't snipe anymore. What have they done? Guys, what have they done to the market? Why did... Something about do you like them? Was what he said. 50, they actually are showing up. But why does it keep disappearing? Pain. You're a big fan. You ain't kids at the World Cup for England. So you were talking about Saka and Foden and that. Well, good to have I'm just trying to say something you can't take out of context. Alright. So now if I go on this, right, it's going to make me do it. Does this happen for everyone or is this bugged? If they've actually done this, that is a really bad move from EA, I ain't going to lie. There should be quite a few come up there. Worded wrong, yeah. Sure. They're all 29.50. They're all 29.50. We're just going to cop one at 29.50. Can't bother. Icon predictions. We got Garincha out the last one, so I'm expecting something a bit stinkier from this one. Middle Lampard. I mean, the worst like that is not great at all. He goes in a West Ham P&P for me, so at least he's got some use, but it's not great. Baby Beckham again. Yeah, Baby Beckham would be a pretty useless one. Like, fan of David Beckham and that, but bro is a comedian. He is. There we go. Finally an 87. Actually, can we maybe save just like a De Gea? I was like, oh, we can. There we go. We can just stick De Gea in the other one. That's a really good shout, actually. I'm glad that I managed to do that. No way we're going to be able to save Salah. So we're just going to let that go. It doesn't even give you a good pack. It gives you a 25k pack. We'll open that and then hope it's decent. So, it contains some World Cup players that we really don't care about. There we go. Who's this going to be? Little cheeky Brazilian left winger, Vinicius Jr. Thank you very much. Didn't get Baby Scott and Baby Hullet. Oh, what's wrong with Baby Hullet, bro? Oh, and Gerard Moreno. Tradable as well. Don't think Vinny goes for too much now. Not going to sniff at that. Not going to sniff at that at all. Thank you very much. There we go. There we go. Neymar's cousin. Neymar's cousin, indeed. We'll take Musso there. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know existed for the World Cup, and we'll go with Doan as well. Maybe Hullit's trash. I've heard some... That's the thing, that's not the first time I've heard people trashing Hullit this year. He's not a country. He's not a country, bro. So, here we go. To finish up, we can try and get this done quickly. Moynihan's not going to go in. Who are we going to put in? Barella doesn't play for me. De Gea. Valverde actually does get a game every now and again, so it won't be him. We've got Ikone. Vinny, I'd like to keep as a sub, actually, if possible. And then we've just got some 84s we can chuck into it. So what is this meant to be? An 85 rated team? Yeah, we should be okay for this. Hopefully we will be, because we very cleverly saved some players. But yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to go and watch the game, obviously. £20 dono if you get Baby Skull as well. That would make me feel a lot better about getting Baby Skulls. I would still be getting Skulls, so it's not like amazing, but it would at least make me feel a bit better about it, mate. So appreciate that. Appreciate that. Berardi can go as well. All of these can go in. I don't know why it's called a Barella. Right, is that the full squad? Are we good? No, it's not. Why has that happened? Why has that happened? I don't know, but we can keep going. Jeez, guys, can you just be like, can you just like behave like actual people in the chat and not like 7-year-olds, please? Use every bet so you're cursing me. Okay, you're cursing me. I see how it is. Need to get better with your bets then, lads. What have we got right back? No one at the moment. We'll go with him in this. I don't think that's going to be... Oh, it is enough. That actually does work. Nice. Okay, so can we maybe try and save some of our 84s and stuff for the other one? Let's see. So, what are you doing? That's a deep question. What are you doing? What was he cooking? We got Ruben Neves, Huibeg. Who is there, Jesus? Don't even know if I want to know, but go on then. You're eating your Indian. Allow it. Okay. What did you get? What did you get? Nice. We can get rid of Berardi. We can actually do quite a lot here. I knew that wasn't going to work, but I want to keep it going anyway. Can we get rid of Xhaka? I'm guessing... Oh, we can. Can we get rid of Di Maria as well? No, okay. Perfect. There we go. In Chinese, you can relate. And send it off. Okay. That pack luck is as good from this one as the last one, and I'll be really happy. But let's get it open. Just a normal gold players pack, and then we'll be on the icon pack. I think I've got mid Garincha, so he's literally the only one we don't want. We don't want baby Rijkaard either. Anything else will go into the club. Chicken curry, onion bhaji, and some chips and curry sauce. Oh, so chips and curry sauce, like proper chip shop curry we're talking about here. Interesting. Interesting choice. Wouldn't have been my pick. Onion bhajis are a great choice. The lack of naan bread for me is an issue, but I don't know what you guys are going to say about that. So, gold team in the weeks. I think we've got Sorloth to go. Easy done. There we go. Okay, then we'll just chuck it to 83. So that's perfect. Actually, I need to put on gold red, don't I? So we don't get all of the stinky World Cup players that no one cares about. So, let's go. We are going to put in Pereira. Ruben Neves is worth like 5 coins at this point. Well, he's worth obviously like 700 because it's the lowest you can pay for him. But we'll put in Jordan Henderson. Good performance from him yesterday. Doesn't mean he's saving SBCs. Yeah, the red as well. You just didn't mention it. Okay, there you go. That. It's a lot better. I actually feel a lot better about it then. We'll put in Cody because we've got a better version of him. And we'll go with Alberto as well because he's in every pack that we open. There we go. We'll send that off. I actually could put Commander in that. So, silly from me there. You have 2 as a side pieces. Okay. Alright. So, we got 2 packs to open. We've got ourselves... One, we've got the Premium Gold pack, which we can do now. And then we'll do the other one. So, here we go. Is this going to be a left wing back? It's going to be Gozens, okay. I've probably already got Gozens. Yeah, we do. Okay, who's our World Cup player going to be? It's going to be Michy Batshuayi, of all people. That's great. From an Awar fan, that's class. We've just got Awar's fan club in the chat, haven't we? So what we're going to do here, we're going to change to full face cam. We're going to speak for you guys. You've got to see my face bigger. And then we are going to just turn it off right there. See who we get. So, the ones that we want are... It's an 87 plus one, so I'm just going to get up on Footbin. Kind of what we need. Footbin. Let's see. I think there's only a few that we can't get. I think we can get everyone. I don't think anyone's got a mid that's an 86. I may be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. Bro, no way. You ain't an Hour fan. Then why you say from an hour? Why'd you say from an hour fan then? Alright, I'm just going to look down, guys, just in case it hasn't gone to the club. There we go, it's gone to the club. Greasy hair. Nah, it's not. That's the light. That's the lighting because it's from above. I can show you my ring light here. I did actually have a shower this morning. I do. We don't like the greasy hair around here. We don't stand that. 23 players, let's go. So I should be able to safely put the FIFA back on now. There we go. I've got Footbin up though, just so I can have a look at the icons that we can get. We're gonna do that from low to high on let's go in versions, icons. Where are our icons? There we go. Just all icons. Mate, Footbin can be really annoying to use sometimes. We want player icon, or I'll forget half the icons. Okay, so that's why. But it's winding me up here. Your words are lacking today. Okay, well, that's all right. So let's go to icons. Do I have to click on it? There we go. It should be icons now. Oh, there we go. And we'll start from the worst ones and make our way up. So, we can't get any of these ones. It's 87 plus, isn't it? Antonio. Antonio is my goat as well, as he should be. Can to cook chips, but it's out of oil. He just rinses his hair out. That's a good one, actually, Jesus. That's probably the best one that you've done today, so I'll give you that. But, yeah, it's not true. I don't cook... I do chips in the air fryer normally anyway, so... Wouldn't actually be that useful. So, worst ones we can get. Let's have a look. Are any of them from nations where there's like no good ones at all? Probably, I will go with Davor Suker first. See if it's Davor Suker. Again, I say this every time. He goes to West Ham people. We don't really want him. And no, okay, let's change that to icons as well. So it's not Davor Suker. Let's go to the next page to see what we've got over there. There's a few bad ones I'm already back to go seeing. Good luck on the icon pack. Alright, no worries, man. We'll see if it's Henrik Larsson. He's not dreadful, but he's not what you want. It's not Henrik Larsson. Again, Stoichkov isn't awful, but he's not what you want. Let's see. Baby Poyle. My guy is never going to give up on the Baby Poyle, is he? Let's go and check for Stoichkov. He's Bulgarian, right? Okay, it's not him. Mexico, actually, none of the Mexican icons are that brilliant. It's Sanchez. That stinks, guys. That stinks. Oh, mate, I wish it was Puskas. That is a bad way to end the stream, isn't it? I'm not going to lie. With a little bit of Sanchez. His prime isn't bad, but that is a bad one to get. That is a bad one to get. I mean, because I've already got Garincha, I can't really complain, can I? But that's a bad one to get. So, I just want to thank everyone that's watched this quickly. I will try and be back on Friday, but if I'm not, don't worry, I will be back soon, okay? But I'm going to let you lot go and watch the Brazil game, so I want to do the same. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in a bit. So, thank you for watching.